7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Step into the ring where the lights burn bright. Thursday night, we ignite. It's a heavyweight fight. Still steps, no fear. We go deep, we go raw. Talking truth, so the parts won't touch. Breaking the law. Still steps, we taking it higher. Real talk, no chill. Spitting fire. On, locked in it. We bring the heat. Every Thursday night, we can't be beat. We can't be beat. We can't be beat.
What is good, everyone? It is your boy Politicking Hot alongside my guy, Mr. Joey Woods, Mr. Moyo Fit Chris Wilson. We'll be joining us momentarily. We are Still Steps coming to you live on a gorgeous Thursday evening, courtesy of All in 50 Talk Sports Network. Mr. Joey Woods, how you doing this evening, sir?
I'm doing good. It's been a minute, right? It's been a while, so I'm feeling good to be back.
Yeah, gonna have to tune up the song "Welcome Back."
It's been like 3 weeks.
Right. No, I got you, but it's a pleasure to have you back with us, back in effect. Get Moyo Fit back on. Complete the trifecta for the evening. So we definitely have a boatload of pro wrestling to talk about this evening, especially with the huge weekend we have coming up with AEW Forbidden Door. We got Night of Champions. We got Great American Bash with NXT. We also had TNA Slammiversary going on. So it's just a jam-packed weekend of pro wrestling. So, we definitely have to discuss all of the events that's going down this weekend. Also, too, just want to, kind of circle back as far as like events that took place on Monday Night Raw this past Monday. Got some new champions finally. It seems like it's been a while since we've said new champion for the Raw brand. So we know we definitely have to talk about that. But first things first, before we dive into anything, I just want to take a quick minute to throw a shout out there to PWE for a great event they had. Their 250 event at the Bach Building this past Saturday. The main event of the night was Griffin McCoy defending the PWE title against Steve Macklin. I don't know if you had an opportunity to watch that match yet. It's available now. Actually, the full event is available now on YouTube. Definitely is a low-key banger. I would recommend for you to take a look at.
Yeah, no, I haven't checked it out, but I definitely will. So this World Cup being in Philly's really messed up my wrestling viewing because I'm working all the games and stuff. So between working my regular job and then doing this, it's like sleep World Cup.
Yeah, no, I got you. I don't know if you saw any of the highlights from the event. They had a special guest there, which happened to be the gentleman by the name of Wallace West, aka the Spurs Thanos. I don't know if you saw that video that went viral with the guy that was like, basically like strong arming all the Knicks fans after they won the title.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up being a special invited guest at the 250 event last Saturday, where he ended up taking out a host of Knicks fans who were inside the ring. Like, I said it's pretty cool. But it's kind of funny. Out of all of that, before he even had that invite, something I said subconsciously was like, I could see him hopping in the wrestling ring at some point. And sure enough, fast forward, he was there last Saturday. So
what's funny, bro? Before he came out and said he was from the area, like, I kind of thought he was a Philly dude, just the way he carried himself and the way he walked around and stuff. Like,
yeah,
in that video that went viral, I kind of was just like, this dude's a Philly guy. You can just tell.
Right. Like, it's just something there, like with the energy. Like, but yeah, no, that was cool though. But no, definitely again, shout out to the PWE brand, everybody involved, BTA guys. Shout out to all of them. Pretty dope event. Also too, kind of was in the headlines. I believe this may be a little bit more last week with Dreamer parting ways with TNA. Honestly, I didn't even see that coming. Like that was a little bit, little blindsided. But yeah, with Dreamer parting ways, I actually saw something yesterday. I don't know how true this is, but I don't know if you may or may not have seen this too. But somebody put something out there yesterday and said that sources within TNA believe recent comments made by Dreamer, as far as like I guess the parting ways wasn't accurate, and apparently he had a lot of influence over who's being pushed in the company, and a lot of the talent now are speculating that the booking might be even better than what it's been thus far.
Yeah, they said he was stale. He's stuck in like again. There's nothing wrong with it. I talked about it on my other show earlier in the week, but a lot of these guys are stuck in the 90s.
Yeah,
right. Like, and there's nothing wrong with, but a lot of that shit doesn't fly in 2026, right? Like, getting canceled is real, and I don't know. I feel like he was still stuck in that headspace, and I feel like TNA wanted to kind of start fresh, right? And that's what happened here.
right. No, I got you. Also, too, I saw something that came out where apparently Roman reportedly refused to work with a certain opponent, which come to light was supposed to have been Gunther. Did you see anything about that?
No, that's weird.
Yeah, so yeah, apparently there was allegedly he scrapped the idea of working with them now. Not sure that it didn't really go into the full context of that, but apparently, this was rumored to have occurred behind the scenes.
That's strange. I'm curious the reasoning behind that. Like,
Yeah,
that's weird.
yeah. I definitely gotta get a little bit more detail. It was something. I'll be honest with you. I saw that story like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I just happened to been up, and I was like, "Oh, so this is interesting." I'm gonna bring
it's just weird because like he's never had like any. I haven't heard anything negative about him or anything. So like to not want to do that, I'm curious the reasoning.
Right. No, I'm with you on that. Also, this is just something that caught my eye. I saw the other day on Instagram, and this was from Booker T's post, and basically the conversation was about the rapid ascent of wrestlers being moved to the main roster, and often that could be a recipe of disaster. That was basically like the language that was being said.
Rapid ascent, you mean from NXT to
the main roster?
But who as of recently had a rapid ascent?
Well, I guess they're probably looking at like the more recent talent, like with, I mean, Oba, like they're all good. But
yeah, but Oba, I mean, listen, like Oba's an exception, right? Like,
yeah,
there was nothing left for him to do in NXT.
Right. Now, for some reason, I don't know why this person was singled out, but I'm assuming somebody must have had the question. But they basically brought up Jada Parker's name, and just as far as like how like she's emerging, in NXT right now as a main figure, but basically maybe it might not be her time to hit the main roster just yet, which I kind of agree with.
I agree with him too, because I think WWE can see that they have star written all over her.
Yeah,
I don't think you want to fall in another, like for example, Jordan Grace.
Right.
Like, she has all the makings of a star, but maybe she was one where it was rapid ascent.
Right.
And like she was on TNA and stuff, but still not WWE, right? So maybe that, but I think be cautious with her. Take as much time as you need, because look at Raquel.
Yeah,
she's still floundering, and she was a double champ at one point, right? Or she fought, right? Am I mistaken that she fought Rhea?
I believe so. I believe she did.
Yeah. So like, whether you're there forever or a rapid ascent, it all depends on how the fans take to you.
Right. I think about like Melo's run, like when he initially came on board to the main roster, like it was like a little subtle buzz, and then it felt like there was a period where like he wasn't really being displayed on television as often. But now I feel like he's now beginning to get his footing in with being like in that running of the United States Championship again. I think like the dance partners, how we normally talk about this on Still Steps, like how how pivotal like your dance partner has to be, and with you know what I mean, with him, working with the likes of back with Trick Williams, and I like with Ricky Saints being on board, like on a SmackDown brand. Like I feel like it allows them to develop some story and be able to put on a good story. For the fans.
Yeah, I don't know. He was always one I was worried about, just because I know little guys can make it, but I don't know. I just when he came up, I was like, the landscape doesn't fit him right now, right? Like it just
Right.
doesn't. I don't see where he fits. I mean, they are doing better now, but look at Javon Evans, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you can connect with the crowd, you're gonna do things regardless of where you fit.
Mm-hmm.
They had to make a fake injury for him because he was so over. They had nothing for him.
Right.
So they had to fake an injury to keep him off TV for a couple of weeks because the fans wanted him that bad and they had nothing. So if you can get over regardless of your ascent, I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. I'm not gonna say I have some concern right now for him, only because of who's in the title picture right now, which is Roman. And you see the direction, where they're going with the title. So Javon's still young. Like he has plenty of time, like to really excel and get to that title picture when it's definitely beneficial for him. But yeah. But also lastly, just want to throw out there, congratulations to both Trick and Lash, tying the knot on June 20th in Jamaica. It was pretty cool to see a lot of the pictures and videos floating through Instagram throughout the week. But shout out, to the couple, our wrestling royal couple now.
Oba was in there, right? I seen.
Yeah, he was part of he's part of Trick's party, part of the groomsmen.
That's always cool to see.
Yeah. That was honestly, that's probably like one of the first things I was looking at. Like, all right, let me see who who rocking with who, know. And it was cool to see, Maria. I mean, I know her and Lash is tight, whether she, Maria not in I'm saying Maria Mara, not in WWE anymore. Like, it's cool to see, see them tight, and she was part of the bridal party. But yeah, man, a lot going on outside of the ring. Before we jump into like what's going on inside of the ring, anything been catching your eye over the last couple of weeks since you ain't been here?
I'm not gonna lie, like doing the GCW podcast now, like I kind of dive like headfirst into that product, and like I don't know, like what AEW's killing it, right? They've always been killing it.
Yeah.
But WWE just, I don't know, it just right now it's like the Gable stuff is cool, right? But a lot of the other shit just ain't doing it for me. Like the King of the Ring, I was excited for that, but now like Oba and Jay, like, right? Like,
yeah,
and we know what's gonna happen.
Right. I got a theory with that too. When we break down our predictions, but I know what you're saying though, and I think that was something that I brought to Chris' attention a couple of weeks back, as far as like what's going on in WWE. Like, you got your top tiers that's they're going to do whatever it is no matter what. But it just seemed like we haven't really had like that mid card like success yet, where like somebody like really stands out.
Yeah, just feels like outside
of the main event brand. Yeah,
just like it's the main event and then nothing else, right?
Right.
Like, it feels like that's overtaking everything.
Yeah, and to a certain extent, I don't know, and maybe this could be me. And I don't know if we had this conversation, or this may also been with Chris too. I know I definitely had this with Chris, but I don't know. I feel like I may have brought this up with you too, as far as like with the whole WWE and like basically like shutting everybody down, like in the internet wrestling community. Like, I don't know. It seems like it hasn't really been as chatty like on the socials as much as it used to.
No,
as much as it had been before. So I'm like,
I agree, but I also think the product drives that,
Yeah.
and I don't feel like the product has been good recently to drive it.
Yeah. Now I do see, and to take one of your lines, to be fair, I do see where like they're trying to make some progress, and we can actually jump into that now as far as like
The
what
card?
escalated on
Oh,
on Monday Night Raw. For instance, the women's tag team championship with Paige and Bree defending the tag titles against Lyra and Bailey, and you know, if anybody under a rock, we all know that Paige and Bree successfully retained the tag titles. And at the end of that match, we had this whole sequence where, you know, Bailey was trying to coach out Lyra, you know, coaching her like, hey, listen, you know, we did what we needed to do, yada, 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 hugged it out. And then out of nowhere, Lyra then betrays Bailey, start going to town on her.
I feel like this has been
Kicking
going
her
on
ass.
7 years. These two.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Remember, it was one way. It was Bailey, you know what I mean, flipping out, and now we got Lyra flipping out on Bailey. So now we got her at this point where like she's now snapping out, and I guess she's about to be the loose cannon of the bunch now. And I'm assuming we're definitely walking into a Lyra Bailey feud. I'm assuming, and this will probably escalate to SummerSlam.
Yeah. Yeah, you need some non-women title matches, so this is probably an excellent choice. But it just feels like this has been going on forever, whether it was one way or the other. It's almost reminds me like the Big Show, where one day he's a heel, next day he's a face. It's like
right.
Remember that? Like Big Show every other week would turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, bro, it's enough.
Right. You know, that it also had me thinking about like the women's tag team title picture. I'm like, damn, like aside from
originally
Lash
we thought these were a holdover, right?
Right.
Originally we thought this was just like a nice moment thing.
Shit, it might be a saving grace right now because like there's really no one else.
Wanted that Mania?
Yes.
Fucking 2 months ago, bro.
Yeah. But there really hasn't been any other tag teams that can really step up. You know, like I see why. I mean, looking at the reality now, we see why Lash and Nia no longer has it because of, you know, everything that's going on. But it's like shit. After Nia and Lash, like what other tag teams are out there?
Yeah.
You know,
that's their own fault for like we said earlier, focusing so much on the main event and not investing in the rest of the card.
Right. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm thinking shit. Paige and Bree might be holding on to these titles for a while, and possibly towards the end of the year.
No,
I think so. I think so. Now the only saving grace I think they could make a move is maybe members of Fatal Influence to vie for the titles at some point. And if they were to do that, they may have to start running that story now. At least start teasing it, or you know, to build it for maybe like a SummerSlam.
I just think they've done such a horrible job with the women's division across the board that women's tag titles just water it down even more. I'm being fair.
Right.
And that's not me shitting on the women in the women's division because it's an excellent division.
Right.
It's me shitting on the bookings of said division, if that makes sense.
No, that's accurate. I mean, because like everything has to have a build up, has to have a great build up.
Like case in point, Liv is still champion.
Yeah,
and she's now in the finals of the King of the Ring.
Yeah,
like just say you don't know what you're doing or you don't have a direction.
Right. Yeah, because like honestly, I can't even say like what's the problem now because you can't really blame it on injuries. Like for the most part, most of your women are back, are working, with the exception of Bianca and Naomi. Like
did you see the card? Did you see the bracket? If you go on Wiki, you can see the bracket. Both finals, and I believe I think both semifinals were all Raw people.
Oh wow, I didn't really pay attention to it, but you know, looking at it,
I don't think any SmackDown people got out of the first round for the men's side.
Nah,
Like,
that's not good.
that's not good.
Mm-mm. And the crazy part, like at the top of the year, I thought SmackDown was running on 100, much better than Raw. Now it seemed like
But I think
Raw starting to
WWE
get their
knew that,
footing.
bro.
Hmm.
WWE knew that, and they had to flip the switch because
Yeah.
Netflix is paying a lot more than USA,
Right. Yeah.
which is why the switchover happened, and now the Bloodline stuff happens more on Raw.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's very true.
You can't have the big dog on free TV. You gotta put them on Netflix.
look, I'm sure he don't mind that either. Not that he on every show anyway.
Yeah.
like I gotta be on the biggest platform.
Yeah, seriously.
One paying the most money, like which is valid though.
Yeah, it's valid.
So, but you know who else is a great figure to the Raw brand right now? Mr. Gable.
Yeah.
Mr. Gable on his apologetic tour, which he then brought out his Alpha Academy members, Tozawa, Otis, and Maxine. And basically, long story short, he was talking about how bad he was, basically how he was a piece of shit to all three of them, and wanted to apologize with everything. And we had this moment where it appeared Otis was getting ready to accept the apology of Mr. Gable. However, we had Miss Maxine, step in the front, and pretty much she went to town and started talking her shit like, yo, like you treated us like shit, and like you want us to accept your apology now? Like, no, like just how you left us alone. Like, listen, we gonna leave you alone. So
well, I had some problems with this, man.
Wow, what you dislike about this?
Just the plot holes, right? Like, for weeks we've seen her hanging around. What's his name?
Yeah, Theory.
And like when she's ripping into him, he never once decides to say that.
Right.
Like, you want to talk about how I'm not loyal to Alpha Academy, but here you are, week in, week out. Every time the camera's on him, you're by him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like to me, it's just like, why do it if you're not going to address it?
Right. Yeah, like when are we going to receive the payoff with Theory actually stepping in and like?
Because it's been weeks now, right?
Yeah, because they showed it. If I'm not mistaken,
the first time was when she was
past week or 2 weeks ago.
When she was standing with him.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
the first
a while
time was
ago.
when she was in the car with him. That was the very first time. I think that was like 4 weeks ago.
Right. Yeah, it was just about a month.
Yeah. I don't know. Just to me, I was waiting for him to say that when she was laying into him, and then to not say it, I'm like, that's a missed opportunity.
Right. Because honestly, at this point, it's almost a little pointless to even add Theory to the mix, because if both Tozawa and Otis are going to go heel, so it's like, what's the need to adding Theory into the mix now?
Because you don't like, if it was just Otis by himself, I'd be like, all right, maybe you add them to the vision,
right?
But you don't add Tozawa.
Right. I'm gonna add Mr. Moyo Fit to the mix. Mr. Moyo Fit, how you doing tonight, sir?
What's up, y'all? Sorry for the tardiness, but family-ish, but we here.
Gotcha. So we just picking up off of what transpired on Monday Night Raw, which we had this moment with Chad Gable on his apologetic tour, tried to apologize to the Alpha Academy, and Maxine stepped in and basically shut that shit down. Like, nah, like we're not rocking with you. Like, just how you left us alone, we're gonna leave you alone. So, any thoughts on like what what you seen regards to that from this past Monday?
No. So not interested in that shit. Like, just let Chad Gable do his thing, be on his own. And I understand it's unfinished business because this is the team he created and all that, but like division, I don't care about that shit no more. Tozawa, Otis, I just don't care. And Maxine Dupree is I'm sorry, let her still develop, because now all of a sudden she's the voice for them. It's like no, come on, no. This is WWE thing they do where they start something and in the middle of it change their mind. And it's like, I heard y'all say about Austin Theory, like you saw nuggets of him and Maxine Dupree, but now, like what Joey said, where does he fit in this? Like now he doesn't, because So it's weird. So that's why I said no.
Yeah.
Do not just like just throw this story away. Just throw it away. Just let Chad go do his thing. Have a hell of a wrestling machine run to a world title win. Like that's what we want.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I get the whole apologetic story, but I want at this point where he is now, especially with the charisma he's now built, like stay far away from Alpha Academy. Like there's no need for you to be around with them. Like respecting them for still being around, but like you've evolved. So like you're past that.
You past them, you past the antics because now they're still on some kind of not comedy relief type thing, but borderline. They're just still like the comedy, our true-fish type thing. Like it's like with the antics and stuff. Like just you like you said, you passed that. You're the new wrestling machine. Like you're where you're supposed to be about 6-7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's a fact. So, but I know we said about being tired of the vision, but we could kind of wrap it up from this point. But we had the tag team title match with the Vision defending against the Street Profits, and at the conclusion of the match, we had Logan Paul interfering, which Joe Hendry came out. Paul left those brass knucks along the ring, which then Seth Rollins arrived and used the nuts on Theory, which then
Profits. Nuts, but it's like you're saying nuts.
No, I didn't say nuts, the brass knucks. but new Raw Tag Team Champions, Street Profits. It's been a long time coming for them to get some gold again, and finally, they're back in it as a title holders, 4-time tag team champions now. So, gentlemen, how we feeling? Like, what's the post on Street Profits becoming the tag team champions again?
I like it. I wish it wasn't on Raw. I wish they had a bigger platform to win them.
I mean, what's big? What's not bigger than Netflix?
You know what I mean? A PLE.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Oh, done on the PLE versus Raw or SmackDown episode.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. No, it was the right decision. Like this, like they're legit tag team. Nobody care about division right now. Like it's that faction hasn't been interesting in freaking months. It's just been going down. Everybody's getting hurt. And I know that's the catalyst of it. Like everybody just in that stable just keep getting hurt. Like that stable is doomed. Like that stable was doomed from Seth, Braun, Logan, Braun, like Bronson, I should say, Bronson and Braun Breaker. So it's like all of them, like everybody got hurt. This is like now nobody cares. Like even Paul Heyman can't make them look cool. Like this, it's like it's crazy. It's like so the right tag team won. They're a legit tag team. They're still big fan favorites, which I'm happy about. That the audience still like really enjoys when they come out and not tired of them yet. They tried to do that little heel run thing with Bobby Lashley. That didn't do shit because honestly, nobody wanted them to be heels. It was like we don't like it. Probably is like it's cool, but it's like we be okay if they're good guys.
I was in the minority. I wanted them to be heels.
Like this, man. People just like even I thought it was okay, but I was just like it's like it was like yes, finally they're heels. I'm like I guess his name like they created some edge to them, but they would have fumbled it. Look what WWE did in New Day. That was one of the best heel turns in his modern day era, and they fumbled the shit out of it. It's like I'm glad they won the tag team titles. Do something with them. Does this? But the other part of me is like, oh, he's still not gonna push Montez by himself yet. But okay.
Well, I do think they could gain some leverage with this whole now alliance with Seth. And I'm assuming what we saw on Monday, I guess maybe we're about to get the click of the Prophet, Seth Rollins, and Joe Hendry? Like, is this about to be a new thing? Like, Vision 3.0?
Seth Rollins, he's he.
I
It's like
think
when it's like when New Day talked about Randy Orton that time. Like, geez, Randy, how many factions have you been in?
but I think he does these factions because he sees these guys who are the future and he wants to try to help them.
Yeah.
That's what it is, but it's still like, come on, geez, dude. He did like the Shield to the Authority. Then he had what was it? He was the Messiah. He had the AOP and Buddy.
Buddy.
It was
Buddy,
the Vision.
One
like,
thing you can't say is everyone worked.
True.
No, that Messiah thing that worked for like 2 weeks.
But you kind of got to put an asterisk next to that because that was around pandemic time. So we really didn't get the full effect of the Messiah.
We didn't because the pandemic hit. So it probably could have hit better because it was named as people hated him so much as a face at that time. He had to turn heel.
Yeah. To me, I kind of feel like this is all strategic for Seth, knowing how to keep himself on television. Like, you know what? I can bounce with these guys and still remain a pivotal figure on television. Like, that's how I look at it.
He's following, like, nobody wants to admit, he's following Chris Jericho's blueprint. Like, this is what Chris Jericho did. So you tell he's a student of the game. He's following exactly what Chris Jericho does.
Yeah, like if I'm not in the title run, like, okay, how can we make this work? All right, we connect with y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all got beef with the Vision. I got beef with the Vision. Like, and now building another faction 5.0. See, it moved up that quick.
Like, went from 3 to 5, just like that.
Right, like in a new faction, breaking news. It's like,
is the chant still over? The people still, is that still?
Well, that's still gonna, always be a thing.
Don't ask, don't tell.
I think that's gonna be a thing until he decides to maybe like change his interest music.
Yeah, to change his interest music.
Yeah. So that's I think that's gonna forever be a thing. So, but all right, gentlemen, let's start jumping into this weekend's events. First,
which events are we doing?
We're gonna do Night of Champions, and we're gonna do Forbidden Door.
Okay.
I did list Slammiversary and Great American Bash, but I'm like,
no.
One, that's a lot of predicting, and two, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't stayed up with TNA and NXT as of recently.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest. NXT is definitely it's gonna take some time to get back.
I see clips, but
NXT is okay, still okay right now, but is slowly like not declining. It's just like kind of stalled. It's like,
no, I don't know. The NXT as of recently is getting close back to the black and gold brand.
Yeah, with certain talent.
But certain thing, it's not black and gold level.
The reason I say that is because like that at one point was where like the best indie guys went to compete, and that's kind of what we're seeing again now.
Little bit, yeah.
So what are we doing first?
All right. Oh yeah, we do Night of Champions first, since that's going to be on
real
Saturday.
Quick, shout out to Joey's favorite, Nikita Lyons, new Evolve Women's Champion.
Oh yeah, I totally meant to take a screen, get a shot of that and flash
it. Not gonna lie, she's not gonna lie, she's growing on me.
Yeah, I mean, not just you. I see on the socials, a lot of people starting to find their way with her now.
Yeah, because she's all right. We're gonna talk about her. Come on, prediction.
Go. It's good. Give your Mr. Moya Fit Nikita Lion praise.
Like, no, because I understand why, and of course we're not throwing him under the bus. He made it very clear that what the hell? Okay. All right, sorry. Red Sun caught me off guard. So we know at first what we thought of her and why we thought WWE constantly gave her chance after chance after they let other people go.
Why?
Like, how was they keeping her? and he's letting off these people who clearly are, let's be real, better than her on screen in the ring.
She make a clap.
Yeah, that's what it was, like this. But because her social media presence was so big, like honestly, it's kind of grown on me some to where it's like, it's even though it's still cheesy as hell, it's cheesy to where it's funny. Now it's starting to be funny. Once you like stop being so angry about it or annoyed about it, once you start like actually listening, because before she would talk and I immediately would be like, shut the fuck up. But then now when she talks, I'm just like, what she like, that was actually kind of funny. All right. I mean, you can tell she's taking more serious. She's lost some weight. You know what I mean? Like you know, she's not as thick as she was. She lost weight.
Yeah.
She's taking that in ring craft a little more serious. So I think she's really trying to level up. Is she a finished product? Hell to the no. We have a ways to go, but like I said, I'll give her some flowers. Like she's starting to get evolved. No pun intended.
Fuck
And
flowers.
And that was Mr. Moyof's Nikita Lyons praise of the night.
Yeah, it won't happen for another 3 years, promise you. But
all right, gentlemen. Let's jump into the Night of Champions streaming live this Saturday, June 27th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time on the ESPN app in the US and on Netflix internationally. So we jump right into this card. First, we have the United States Championship match with Trick Williams defending the United States Championship against Ricky Saints. I'm going to start this one off. I got Mr. Trick Williams, the Mr. Newlywed Trick Williams, Lemon Pepper Stepper, to retain the United States Championship against Ricky Saints. Joey, who you got?
First off, I want to say fuck my son because I wore new shoes the other day to work, and he asked me where I was going with those lemon pepper steppers. So
nice.
Fuck him for that.
He knows.
Yeah, you gotta go Trick here. It's at this point, you feel like it's just a matter of when he drops that belt, he's in line for the
heavyweight
championship. Right now, there's a lot going on in that picture, so clearly he's not ready for that yet. Yeah. So not that he's not ready, but the title's not ready for him yet. So I think it's just a matter of when that title clears up, he's there. He loses the belt and he moves up, like you did in the 80s, right? You in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right. You were the mid-card champion. You carried it until you were ready to move up to that next tier. You dropped it and moved up to the next tier.
Gotcha. Mr. Moyerfield, who you got?
Yeah, you gotta forget I keep this one a Trick. Like he's the guy just still super on fire, super over. Keep building him. Have him as a dominant, like defending champion who just takes on all comers and constantly wins somehow, finds a way to win. Then while people chanting out, whoop that Trick all day, all night. Got little kids. Sorry to throw race in this, but I love to see it. You got little white kids dressing up like him, the pimp outfits, doing the I'm like, he done made it. He done made it. Like this. So shout out to him and congrats on becoming a newlywed.
Yeah. We shouted out at the top of the show. Both him and Lash tying the knot. So
give it to Jay.
Next up, we got the Women's United States Championship match with Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Time, defending the title against Jade Cargill. Mr. Manfred, I'm gonna let you go first here. Who you got?
Give it to Jade.
Now, you saying she gonna win, or you just?
No, I'm just saying give it to her. No, she's not gonna win. Honestly, this might not. I don't think Tiffany's gonna win either. This might end up like in a disqualification, something like that. Like I don't think she's gonna win, or like one of them fluke roll up wins. Like right. I don't think she's gonna win right out with like the prettiest moonsault ever. Like, I think it's gonna be something like a weird roll up, some type of distraction, something like that. Because this is so weird to me. Just thinking about it, because people forget so quickly. These women would just fight each other for the WWE Women's Championship, and the last time they fought, Jade dominated her to win that championship.
Right.
So this should be very similar. And this is not even for the top championship. This is for the top mid-card championship. So it shows both of them have kind of fall from grace, to be honest. Let's be real. What's his name? But like they still top stars. They still, they still over. But as far as being the top tier of that division, it came down some. It did. Like what's his name? But so if it's anything like their last championship, Jade should run her over. She really should. Especially her still being the heel, but it's not going to go that way because it's just not. So I think Tiffany's going to win with it's going to be a fluke thing. It's not going to be a straight up win, like a clean win. It's going to be some shenanigans and she takes advantage of it.
Gotcha. Mr. Joey Woods.
I don't disagree. I think Tiffy gets run over here, but I think she steals the win at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tiffy does not look impressive, but somehow at the end ekes out the win. Because I think that gets her over more as the face, right? Like this chick got her ass beat, but somehow the underdog still the Rocky Balboa, right? Like
right.
They got their ass beat, but they somehow still found a way to survive and come out standing.
I got you. I'm actually somewhat in line with all of y'all. Now, I think everybody is in the window of the blitz. Now, here's where I think the blitz is going to take place. Just as you said, like Tiffy is going to get ran through, through Jade, throughout the match. And as we know, we do got that sub story between Jade and Charlotte, and I think this might be the chance. Since I can't be a spoiler because I definitely saw SmackDown already for tomorrow, but I would not be shocked if there was a Charlotte Flair appearance during this match. That's all I'm saying about that. Which would then catapult Tiffany to win this match. So, but yeah. So are we in agreement thus far? What's that? 2 for 2 of matches?
I don't think this card has a lot of imagination.
About to say they're probably that predictable. That's the issue.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go to the next one. The steel cage match with Seth Rollins going against Braun Breaker. Mr. Joey Woods, I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Because they got the upper hand on Monday, I think Braun wins here. Because they caused the Vision to lose the titles on Monday, I think the Vision wins this one.
I got you. I actually agree with you on that, and I had the same theory as you. Because of everything that transpired on Monday, I said there can only be one way, and that's for Braun to win this steel cage match. Because after everything that took place Monday, it kind of made him look weak. So it's like he has to have that bounce back, and also too, I just feel like how we're in this pattern with a lot of the WWE storytelling right now. I think they're at the point where they need to have a Seth Rollins Braun Breaker story continue. One, to not only escalate, but to continue to allow for Braun to get even bigger. From where he is now. With what's going on in today's stories that's being told. So, but I got Braun defeating Seth in a steel cage match. Mr. Moyo Fit.
I'm kind of with you on this. Hold on, noise in the background.
Gotcha. All right. Well, you kind of with us on this. So is that the a yes as a win? Thumbs up or thumbs up? Gotcha. All right.
Sorry, I heard a 3-year-old running around. All right.
Oh no, you good?
Yeah, they gotta keep this story going, and they gotta put Braun over. Like they gotta do, like, you're just there. You still have him pegged as one of the future leading guys in your organization, your company. Like, you gotta start putting him over, and not just put him over, but put him over clean.
Right.
Like, so like you got to start doing something to have him really be that ass kicker and like maulers y'all put him out to be, like, then you got to start actually having him win. Like, not keep going 50-50, just keep winning. So he needs this, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. 100% agree with you on that one. So, all right, so what's that? 3 for 3 now. All right, let's see where we go here now, which it will be the King of the Ring men's finals match. Obafemi going up against Jey Uso. And I'm going to let Mr. Moyofit go first. Oh, Joey, no, he put the hands up. Go ahead, Joey. Who you got winning this match?
So it's in Saudi. They love those big names. Jay's winning because Brock's costing him. We get Brock Oba, SummerSlam round 3.
Okay.
And then we get what's the title for if they win?
It's their
I think it's their choosing.
So then we get Jay Roman at SummerSlam.
Gotcha.
Because he's been kind of beefing with the Jacob being in it and stuff. So I think that leads to the kind of evolution, thumbs up, thumbs down type of thing.
Okay.
With Fatu being the Batista type, you know what I mean?
Right. Mr. Moyofit, who you got?
WWE loves to make the internet lose its shit and melt down to its core. So Jay is definitely going to win. Because, but I get it. It's the prolonged, the inevitable. Oba is going to be the guy. But honestly, it's going to be in 2027. They're going to ride this out. They really are. As they should. The build and the chase is what wrestling fans love more than anything, even though they don't think they do. They do.
Right.
Don't overthink it like you overthought it with Ryback. When you have a big dude who might not be the best in ring, but just a wrecker, and people love him, don't overthink it. Put the belt.
Like this. They're gonna ride it out, but they'll put him in better situations to where he still is crazily over, insanely over, and not just doing 50-50 stupid booking. Brock is definitely going to come out. It's going to cost them. They're going to have their rubber match at SummerSlam. If Jay challenges Roman, that will be interesting because he's already said in one of his promos he's going to challenge Cody, presuming Cody's still going to be champion.
Right.
But I don't think we'll get to that.
Yeah, so as I said, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we seen Jay was going on his little rants and all that stuff where he loses his breath in 3.4 seconds.
I literally think, though, Chris, it's going to be a shot for shot. Like the bloodline is all celebrating in the ring with Jay, and then they all just turn. And then he has no choice but to pick Roman.
Interesting.
Yeah, something like that, or he's looking at the crown, or they're crowning him. Roman may come out to congratulate him, and they throw up the ones. And when he throws up the one, you just start looking at Roman's belt. Then Roman kind of gazes and look at him like,
"Yeah,
what the hell?"
Let's remember, Roman and Jay was a fire storyline.
Right.
Huh?
They had a good match.
They did. I agree with that.
They did. Yeah, so I guess we're all in agreement again. Wait a minute, no. Did you pick Hawk?
I did not.
So let's go with Hawk.
And I'll be honest with you, I got Oba for some reason. I got Oba winning this match.
What a dick.
Just doing it to do it. You know damn well Jay gonna win. He's just like,
listen,
because bro, how can you say Oba's winning when we've been told from like WrestleMania that the plan was always for Oba Brock 3, and right now they're 1-1, and everything we said.
Only reason I say this for now is because of what's going to happen tomorrow night on SmackDown. There could be a potential pivot in the game
You motherfucker.
That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And like,
Now I'm looking up spoilers because you're a dick.
just look up the closing of the show. I mean, again, it may not happen, but it did leave that window of could this potentially happen? And if it does happen, listen, like it would actually extend the stories of Sammy and Gunther even more into the year. So, but again, is it possible Brock could come out and interfere to cause Oba to lose? Definitely. But also, too, is it possible because of what's going on with the shenanigans of Roman trying to poach Solo to come back, which Solo is at the point where he's like trying to like piece out, you know what I mean, the members of his family piece by piece, you know, as he did starting with Big Jim this past Monday. Like, could we even have that possibility of a distraction taking place on Saturday? Like, I mean, that could happen. But again, like you talk about the larger in life figure and where they're going to be. Like, if I got to put the scale out as far as like what chant is probably the biggest chant right now, I got away with Oba. So I got Oba becoming the King of the Ring winner on Saturday.
Cool. You have been watching WWE since the 80s.
You know I have.
So you know damn well how Triple H works.
I know. I mean, look, if Jay win, hey, listen, shout out to him picking up the dub. But I don't know for where they're going with this bloodline story. It's starting to get a little crazy, and yeah.
I don't know.
You definitely go. See what I'm talking about tomorrow. But yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. So that's like the only match I guess where I'm in the minority on as far as like with the winner. I got Jay. I'm going with Uber. So all right, yeah. Y'all want to put a sandwich on that? It's like no. All right. Next up, the Queen of the Ring finals match with Liv Morgan battling Io Sky. Mr. Manfield, who you got winning this one?
It's like once again because it's WWE. I swear, for some stupid ass reason, they will make Liv Morgan win. Like, and honestly, oh god, this pains me.
Has Raquel turned on her yet?
Not yet, but it looks like we could be heading in that direction after what took place on Monday.
Between her and Roxy, I don't know. Like this one, I ain't gonna lie, I'm confused about because this don't make no sense to me. So,
I think Roxanne. I do think Roxanne. I think her and Raquel might actually click up at some point.
Yeah. So like, I still think for some reason WWE has this long storytelling which they don't do, but I think they're gonna do eventually have Io and Rhea go 1-on-1 because Rhea is technically still never beaten her 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could see Io winning Queen in the Ring and Rhea coming out and putting the crown on her. And then they freaking then she says later, Rhea, I love you, I respect you.
Guys, USA is gonna win the fucking World Cup, just to let you know.
They scored already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Joey be extra excited. I believe it when I see it. What's name? But if
they win the World Cup, the show after the finals, I'll do the entire show shirtless.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
we're not doing that.
I don't want them to win. There you go. What's name? Go get our viewership up, Joey.
Right. We're going streaking.
I'm gonna pick Io and it's not no bold prediction shit. I'm picking EO, but I have a weird feeling. I have a weird feeling it will make Liv win. I'm picking EO. EO's this decision, but I have a weird feeling Liv. They will have Liv win because they just want to pick up that weird Liv and Rhea thing. Like that's not even a thing anymore. Like I don't even care about that shit. But that's what WWE would do. They trying to tell you WWE be WWE, man.
How? This is like something totally out of left field.
It's first one of the night.
But how wild would it be? It's Liv won. And at Survivor Series, we got a double turn. And Dom went back to Rhea.
That would be crazy.
That would do numbers, bro.
I don't know. Like it all depends on how it comes full circle.
It would be a double turn, but a double turn that wouldn't work because Rhea is so damn loved, and people love Dominic, even though they try to.
Yeah, people loved Rhea even when she was with Dom.
Yeah, so even they try to make him this annoying heel, people they would be so over. They're
I'm just trying to make excuses as to why you would have Liv win. Like there's no other reason. So I'm picking EO because Raquel cost Liv.
Which I hope happens.
Because here's the thing, right? SummerSlam is coming up, and you gotta. Right now, there's not a whole lot of setup for that, and that's the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. So we need to start having some major. I know I feel like there's a lot of like run-ins and shit like that, but you need to have that to set up these big matches, and it's got to start here.
Yeah. Unless, and I'm not saying Liv is going to win, but let's say Liv does win and she goes on this quest to being a double champ, and then somehow down the line when she does face Rhea, Raquel causes Liv to lose when she go against Rhea.
That's possible. That's possible, but here's the thing. I'm thinking of like a SummerSlam 2-night thing.
Yeah.
What's better, EO Rhea, Raquel Liv, or just Liv Rhea?
Right. No, I'm with you on that.
That's the only reason why I'm saying no.
Yeah, but no, I got EO winning too. I just feel like EO is the bigger fan favorite, and again, where they're going to be, they're going to want to make the people go home happy. So I think
people was pissed.
Yeah,
they don't want
to get left on the tarmac again.
Yeah. When she wasn't at Mania, people were genuinely pissed.
Right.
Like how you not? She had the best match.
This year's Mania is the worst fucking Mania in the history of Manias.
Like next year,
the 2027 one.
Right.
The next upcoming one. I hope it's the worst fucking WrestleMania ever.
Yeah, they're gonna try to make it so amazing, and it's gonna be so man.
They're gonna try to make it so amazing. It's gonna be a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hey, look, they gotta learn. They gotta learn. So,
yeah, but look, we brought back Kevin Nash. Like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, he tore his quad.
Diesel.
He didn't even come out yet.
Crazy. But no, let's jump into this undisputed WWE Championship triple threat match with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes defending the title against the Ring General Gunther and Sami Zayn. Mr. Joey Woods, who you got winning this match?
Sami wins by heel tactic.
Okay.
The only reason why he's in this match. He trying to pin Gunther.
Interesting.
So Cody comes out looking strong still.
Interesting.
I think Cody maybe hits a crossroad 2 or 3. Sami comes in, low blows Cody, throws him out 1, 2, 3.
Interesting. I'm actually gonna go with Cody. Like as much as I love for Sami to win this, but my only means of Sami winning would mean is that we finally get the revival of Johnny Gargano, and I don't think he's going to come back just yet.
Wait,
yeah, I'm going with Cody too. Like I think Cody's gonna win. I think they always like to leave the crowd happy, especially over there. So
Don't let
it's
the
like
crowd be happy with Sammy over there.
about to say that's why I was about to pick Sammy because of where they were. I forgot where they were. Before earlier today, I was like they might have a feel good win for Sammy, even though it's not his home freaking country. Was named, but like they would like because of them having peace with each other again, his people, their people, all that stuff. This was where I thought WrestleMania was going to be next year. Y'all remember way back when I said Sammy was going to win the WWE title at next year's WrestleMania because it was in Saudi. I was like this. I thought Sammy was going to win. I honestly thought Sammy was going to win then. But now that it's here, it's actually looking like this might be his WrestleMania moment right here. Even if it's short-lived. Like if he was to win this, it would be a very short run. Like WWE is great for that.
Oh, he's gonna lose it to Cody at SummerSlam.
At SummerSlam, I was gonna say, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it'd be a very short run. Like he would win it tonight, then they lose it at SummerSlam. So, I might pivot on this. I might go with Sammy. Strictly, I think my initial thing is Cody. Because even though Cody's the biggest star, they want people to be happy. Cody's the big star, so I truly believe Cody's going to win. But this might be the WrestleMania moment they give Sammy, and then he loses it a couple months later.
I see what you're saying. I would counter with I think it would be more safe for Sammy to win it at SummerSlam instead of winning it here. Like you let the fans go home happy doing the whole Cody's song, yada yada yada, this and that and stuff. Gunther goes on a spree after the fact because he feel like he's not getting any injustice. So therefore, he's going to then venture out and take on whatever individual it is on that side. Sammy continues to rant with Johnny in the back, who's still, incapacitated. Like at some point, he's going to wake up. And when he does wake up, he's going to help Sami Zayn. And I don't think this upcoming Saturday is going to be the spot. If anything, I think it might be SummerSlam.
Yeah,
that's just my, just a thought.
I don't know if he's still in the picture at that point though.
Sammy? Oh, I think Sammy is locked in at this point because remember, he's now marked as the last good guy. And so the last good guy can't just walk away that fast.
We'll see.
Yeah. No, but all right. So in that case, I mean, I got Cody and y'all got Sammy. So we're against each other on this match in the King of the Ring final, the men's final.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I like it. I like it a lot.
WWE WWE do these weird ass title changes over there. They do that.
Sure, that's definitely valid.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's gonna happen at this particular one. I mean, it would be ballsy for them to do it. Listen, if they do it, I don't mind it because I feel like Sammy kind of gives you a little bit more as far as, like with his ongoing character, like, vouching that he's the last good guy, this and that and stuff. So it's going to draw much heat no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, all right, let's jump into for Forbidden Door that's going down on Sunday, June 28th at 8 p.m. I mean, well, you do got the buy-in matches that start at 7, so technically you probably could say 7 o'clock when the event going to start. But don't get me wrong. I mean, like you look at this card on paper and be like, it's cool, but it's a lot of wrestling. I'll tell you that much. That would be provided. So, but we got the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship, and this is actually going to be part of the buy-in that starts at 7 o'clock. We got Megan Bain and what's my girl name again? I forgot her name that fast. Why am I drawing a blank like that quickly? But
I
Yeah.
don't know. I just know Megan Bang because I love her.
No, Megan, she definitely one of those ones, like for sure. But they're defending the title against Thunder Rosa and Olympia.
They treated them like the Usos back in the day. They would defend their titles on the pre-show, never on the main show.
Right.
Like for real, think about it. All their title defense is always on the pre-show. Like what the hell?
Yeah. But no, I got Bane and them winning. Like I don't think Thunder and Olympia can, got a
Nah.
chance.
No, I agree.
No chance.
Nope.
That's what they got. If
Nope.
if you catch my drift. But let's get to this though. The women's Owen Hart Cup tournament final. Mercedes Moné going up against Maya World, and we've all know the backstory, the true backstory going on with Maya, losing her brother, but still being committed, and working, throughout this time, and making way through this Owen Hart Cup tournament, defeating one Sky Blue and then also defeating Athena. Now getting ready to face one of her mentors and one Mercedes. So I'm actually gonna go with the upset on this. I'm gonna go with Maya World to win this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. I'm dead there. I'm going with Maya to win this match.
No way. No way. Mercedes is winning this.
So
You don't want no.
I am honestly conflicted because only because Mercedes came back and for some reason they kept her heel, which was stupid because she was people actually was like happy to see her back. This is like all them haters of Mercedes Moné. It's like all of a sudden they remember, oh yeah, she's amazing. What, like we shouldn't boo her. We love her. But AEW for some reason kept her heel, and since Tekla is the champion, having two heels fight at All In and Wimbledon, I just don't think that's a good look. So for that, and because the buzz and the new fan love and appreciation,
Going through it.
I'm actually going with Maya's World. I think she's going to pull this off. She is right now the biggest baby face on that roster in the females division. You got to strike while the iron's hot. Take it all the way to All In, man. Like she's been put off all these upsets. Come on, and it's the Owen Hart. Like,
you're
come
telling
on.
me that at All In, you're gonna have Maya World in a title main event?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
I love the story. I'm not shitting on the story, but there is no way Maya World is getting a folky title match at that event.
Dude. And mainly because, too, where it's located, those England fans are going to eat that shit up. They will cheer for her like no other. They're a different type of wrestling fans, man.
They will also cheer for Mercedes no matter what.
They'll cheer for her, but they won't cheer for like they would cheer for her because of her story. I'm trying to tell you, because I follow all the English wrestling stuff, all the channels. They're talking so highly of Maya right now, like so highly. They will go crazy for her over there.
From a business standpoint, it makes no sense.
From business standpoint, having Mercedes in there as for heel versus heel for a world title at All In doesn't make sense.
You have plenty of time to turn Mercedes.
Or play devil's advocate. Tekla could lose the title prior to All In, but to who?
But here's my thing:
she could, but I don't know about to say like you said who.
Her story was good enough to where she can lose a close match in the finals, and the story doesn't end.
Check this out. What if a hypothetical Maya wins, get the title shot, Mercedes goes her rant spree, somehow she winds up getting a title shot against Tekla, and then both her and Maya running back at All In.
That's a lot of moving parts, bro.
That's a lot of I say it can't happen, but a lot has to happen very quickly for that to happen.
Yeah,
And for,
you know, AEW game for having some sort of themed
and
event.
honestly too,
prior to All In.
yeah, and honestly too, it adds to the story that no matter how close Mercedes is at winning or getting a championship opportunity, she keeps coming up short. So that plays into the story even more.
Also, keep in mind on the recent collision, both Athena and Mercedes whooped Maya's ass.
Yeah.
You know, but all right, we ain't gonna harp on it too long. But
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
sure we got a lot of fun matches. All right, let's go.
Joey got Mercedes. Both myself and Mr. Moyle fit. We going with Maya World. So we'll see what happened with that one. But hold on, I think I might have skipped the match. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry. I thought I kept it on pause. There we go. All right. The IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship with Umino defending the title against Pac. I'm actually gonna go with Umino on this one. Like, I'm not as confident with that pick, to be honest with you, because I feel like the Death Rider's been on a little bit of a not so great streak as of late. Like, I mean, like they had that win with Moxley on Wednesday, but everyone else seemed like they've been like in a little bit of a funk. So I don't know. The direction of the Death Riders is cool, but I feel like they getting ready to like shake some shit up at some point. So I'm gonna go with Omino to retain the championship, because I can't see AEW capitalize on every match on this card.
Yeah, plus I don't see Pac going over and defending it regularly.
True, that part too. Yeah, totally
Pac,
agree with you on that.
I was just about to say that travel alone, Pac's not traveling to Japan like frequently like that to defend that title. So it's like this. I wonder what they're doing with Pac. Just like it's been his AEW run has been different. Like it's like he has these great matches, but it's like they're not really elevating him.
But
like,
also too, he's also had injuries that prevented some of his runs to be.
He definitely had injuries.
Stopped.
I'm trying to think where are they actually gonna like elevate him eventually?
Right. No, I got you. Yeah. But I mean, it all depends, because it's like right now it's almost like a crapshoot as far as like how they're elevating certain stars. And we can kind of talk about that a little bit more with the match I believe is going to be the main event for tonight. That includes Mark Briscoe, because like, I text y'all last night after watching Dynamite. I'm like, it was very bold of TK to like, put the stock and in the middle of where they are with the with the roster today, for him to like be up there at a main event picture. But it seems to be paying off, like with the reaction from the crowds. Like, one thing I can say, like, I mean, we all know like Mark doesn't put on a bad match, like he's always putting on stellar matches. But it just seemed a little awkward with what they have on today's roster, that he's actually like the one that's kind of like in any title picture, against MJF. Like, but that's just my thought. So, but yeah, so we're all in agreement with Umino to retain the title against Pac.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha. Next up, we have the three-way tag team match with the Sky Team going up against the Bucks, going up against Unbound Company. I'm gonna go with the Bucks to win this match, only for the simple fact that this is in San Jose, not far from their stomping ground. So I think they'll pull out the win with this match.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know who the hell these other guys are.
Damn. No Mascara Dorada and Mystical?
Oh shit, that is Mystical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sky Team.
You going with the Sky Team?
Yeah.
That's a good pick. Honestly,
I didn't think that was Mystical. Shit.
Yeah, Mystical could be due for a win, because I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like last couple of matches I've seen him on AEW television, he hasn't won. So
That's what I'm saying. They don't. Yeah, over in Mexico, he's the shit over there.
right.
If we bring him to the States, they be like, eh.
Well, yeah, I think CMLL champion.
Yeah.
So and to be honest, like they haven't really had like Shingo Takagi and Titan on television this week. So it's almost like okay. So it's almost like a get in where you can fit in with this one. So, you know what I
That's
mean?
crazy.
But yeah, so next up we do have the AEW Continental Championship with Moxley defending the title against Bandito. I'm gonna go with Moxley. Shit. Now this match, this is probably my first conflicted one of the night. Like I want to say Moxley, but for some reason, I wouldn't be surprised if Bandito won this match. And because Moxley and them, they came out victorious on Wednesday. So it's almost like the counter effect. Bandito could potentially win this match. But I don't know. Like Bandito has already had the experience of being a double champion already. You know what I mean? Holding a Ring of Honor championship and also being a tag team championship with Brody. Like, would they dare do that again for Bandito? Like, that's like the mysterious question. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just say Moxley now. I'm gonna go with Moxley to win this match. Who you got, Julie?
They've been hard on Bandito recently. I'm gonna go Bandito.
Yeah, in my gut, I kind of feel like Bandito gonna win this. Like, I don't know why, but
yeah, they've been pushing him.
Yeah. Man, but it's all about that double champ. Like, are they really gonna give him that double champ status again? Like, it's not a problem, but it's just like, all right, y'all really been leaning on Bandito being a double champion. And it seemed like he's never going to lose this Ring of Honor championship. Like, this motherfucker had this championship for damn near an entire year. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Moxley. I'm gonna go with Moxley. Who you got, Chris?
I'm going with Bandito. I think they're gonna make him double champ. I think they're gonna this is something they're gonna use the catapult to elevate him some more because anywhere in life, even though it's scripted, blah blah, you got more than one championship that makes you look even better. But I mean, and Moxley don't need the title. Honestly, he doesn't need this title, especially like he can go do his thing, more shit with Death Riders or something else. But Bandito, I think also too though is for him to be a double champ, so eventually he can drop the Ring of Honor championship within the next say about 2 months or so, 2 to 3 months.
Gotcha.
I completely forgot he's been holding the ROH belt for so long. I'm not even gonna lie. I almost forgot a little bit. Like it's been so long.
Yo, he wanted that. Remember, he wanted that dynasty in Philly.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm like, yo, like,
oh
are they
shit? That's right.
Right. Remember, like, I'm like, yo, would they dare allow him to hold on to that championship?
Holy shit.
Yeah. So like, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like that's one of those ones where I'm like, oh man, like would they dare actually allow him to be a double champ again? Like what's going to be like his future payoff? You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, I got you. But yeah, we go run through these real quick. But AEW World Tag Team Championship, Colt, I'm about to say Colt. Well, Cage and Colt defending the title against the Dogs. I'm gonna go with Cage and Colt to retain the titles.
Yeah, it's too soon. They're not dropping the belt.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's way too soon. They're gonna keep those belts on them for at least another, I'll say 3 months.
3 months, okay. Yeah, I can see something like that.
It won't be a crazy long run, but long enough to where they make things entertaining, and then they'll drop them to.
Because I actually got a theory with the
possibly the old New Day.
You already know. Like I was about to say that I could see that being the all in matchup for London. But But yeah, so next up we got the AEW Women's World Championship with Tekla defending it against Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid definitely can you know what I mean, throw down. You know what I mean, watch you know what I mean, some of her work over in Stardom, but I do think Tekla, you know, is still gonna remain the champion by the end of Sunday night. Who you got, Mr. Moyo Fit?
Tekla, not much to say about this. Tekla is not losing that belt. This is like, she's not. Like, she's going all in as she should. Like, it's Tekla. Right. I give her a lot of credit. Like, she has impressed the hell out of me. Like, I always thought she was interesting, but her like character, charisma on camera, like 2 thumbs up, man. And she negotiated her own contract, so shout out to her for that.
Nice.
Guys, I gotta bounce, but
yeah.
I will be back next week. We're gonna be making a more conscious effort to be regular, and you know, so I'll be back next week. I'm good to go now. I'm back.
That's I'll make a conscious effort.
Well, no,
I'm messing with you. We were off last week too. I know. Yeah. I'm messing with you. You know, earlier you said you was off for 3 weeks.
I was, because I was off. Well, maybe this is the 3rd week.
Yeah.
So I was off the week before, and we were all off last week.
Right.
And then this is the 3rd week.
I got you, bro.
Get that shit together, people.
I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm good.
Still steps 2.0 coming.
All right, I'll see you guys.
It's gonna be 4.5 by next Thursday. Say no.
All
right, Joey. All
right, bro.
Got you. All right, so next up we're gonna move on. Since we both got Tekla, we got the Owen Hart found tournament men's tournament final match, which will be Swerve Strickland going up against Will Ospreay. And this match, I'm gonna go with Ospreay to come out victorious.
You don't say. It's Ospreay. Come on, is what we knew from day one. What was going to happen eventually? It's going to main event, all in his freaking home country. Like, he's going to main event. The crowd's going to go ape shit. Like, he will get the loudest ovation. It's what it is. Swerve got him years ago. Full story, comes back around, full circle. Now he beats him to go ahead to main event, possibly become a world champion. So it's going to be an amazing flipping match. Maybe match of the night, maybe top 2.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
no question.
Yeah, they know each other so well. They're amazing athletes, top of their games. This is going to be a lot of, you know, breathtaking, heart-stopping, you know, moves. So, but it's all said and done. Shout out to the Air Assassin. He will definitely get the win.
Gotcha. Now here's my favorite match of the night.
That's why I said top, maybe number 2. That's why I said maybe number 2.
Oh yeah, Kenny Omega going up against CSJ, Zack Sabre Jr. Oh man, this is actually my second match that I'm been quite conflicted on as far as like who will come out victorious, but I think for the sake of this one, I'm actually gonna go ZSJ to pull out the win. Like, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Omega got the last win over Zack when they fought over in New Japan. So I think this might be the one where, you know what I mean, Zack get, you know what I mean, one up him, and we could potentially see this match again, you know, sometime soon.
Yeah, no, for sure. Not definitely. I think, you know, and Omega is really good at putting people over.
Yeah,
it is like really good at putting people over, having them win, whether it's clean or like do some type of shenanigans. He sells the hell out of stuff. Like Zack Sabre Jr., ZBJ. A lot of Americans don't know who he is. Diehards like us know who he is.
Right.
Like this, like because he wrestles, you know, exclusively for New Japan. Like they don't know him, but the wrestlers, the true, not the casual, the true wrestler fans know how good he is. Like top tier level good, and he can have a straight up wrestling match shoot style, like light style wrestling and grappling, European style, all that stuff like this, and like it just still keep you entertained the whole time. And so like this is his thing because I don't know when his contract is up.
Who's Kenny?
No, Zack Sabre Jr. When's his contract up in New Japan?
I'm not sure, but just for clarification, yeah. So Omega did beat him 1-on-1 back in 2018.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I think this is going to be his turn to give Zack Sabre Jr. the rub to this Sunday. So going with ZBJ, this is going to be a crazy match. Like I said, top 1 or 2 match of the night. It's going to be some great chain wrestling. It's going to be some high flying moves, some stiff shots. Because I mean, if you in Japan, that's just how you wrestle. What's his name? It's going to be good, man. They know each other very well. They complement each other very well. So this is going to be really, really, really good match.
So far as his contract, it's telling me, hold on. As of now, it only says that, he's currently signed to New Japan and that, he's publicly, stated that he turned down past contract offers from major American promotions to dedicate his career to the Japanese professional wrestling. So
respectfully, they all say that.
Right.
They all say that at first. And then when they start backing them Brinks trucks, or be like, they give them a blank check and be like, just put the amount in you want. Like, oh, well, I guess it is time to leave.
And Tony would do that in a heartbeat.
For sure.
Like, how much you want? Oh, man, go on and get it.
I spent that last Saturday.
Right.
For another team, for another football team.
Balling.
Right. Must be nice to be a billionaire.
Right. But and finally, we do have the steel cage match with the MJF and Don Callis family going up against the conglomeration, Darby Allin and Konosuke Takeshita. Yeah, this one here, I for some reason I think the team of the conglomeration, Darby Allin and Takeshita, they're probably going to pull out the win. Because, there's going to be some build-up friction on the side of MJF and the Don Callis family, which I think could then, spill over to the point where some talent might walk away from the team. For instance, Andrade might be like number one to walk away from the team. And
if they walk away, he'll still have 15 other people part of the family. So who cares?
I mean, that could just come out in like a system.
Saying like this, like, okay, they probably even notice he's gone. And like, no, somebody's missing.
Right.
Like this, like, I don't know.
Because honestly, me personally, I feel like if AEW really want to break the bank, somehow you got to figure out a way to get, what's the name, Kyle Fletcher and Jet Speed, what's the name, Kevin Knight. They need to square up, you know what I mean, with that TNT championship on the line.
For sure.
Like that's going to be money. And it could be a cool story, you know what I mean, being told too between the two of them.
So yeah, because of that, because of the ongoing subtle friction between the family, yeah, I'm going with the conglomeration like this. Like, honestly, I want the heels to win.
Yeah,
and just like, to be honest, just because MJF is the one of the best. Kevin Knight is hitting his stride. Kyle Fletcher is a future world champion. Andrade is a whore, but he's one of my favorite whores ever. His name, he's amazing. Andrade, like, honestly, bro, if it was up to me, I'll have Andrade as the world champion within the next 2 weeks because he's just like that good. Like, have him and Ospreay at All In for the world title. I know it's going to be MJF Ospreay. That's the money. Money, main event. But I was, man, throw Andrade in there. Do WWE do. Make it a triple threat just because. Like, WWE is quick to do that. They love doing that shit. It's like, you know what? Make it a triple threat. Who cares?
Like was wild with AEW now. Like it's not a secret that Darby Allin is trying to go for the title. Mark Briscoe is trying to go for the title. Andrade's trying to go for the title. Shit, even Kevin Knight, that's even part of the Don Callis family, is trying to go for MJF title. Like everybody is like truly against MJF, but like he said, you know, it's unfortunate, you know, they're being a whore to the briefcase of money that MJF provides. I mean, more so Don Callis than anyone, but like they got so many stories they can tell out of their heavyweight championship pictures.
And it's crazy because all these people got championships already. So like they don't even give a shit about defending and like legitimizing their respective championship. They're like, if I want the top prize, well, as you should in life, you go to be the best. But like the catcher just got that championship. Like he legit just got like show off who you are and keep being one of the best in-ring performers because he's finally really starting to get the respect that he's like this. Like people are finally getting that he is that good. And it's just the language barrier that was holding him back this whole time. But now people, sorry to say, but we're ignorant Americans, stop worrying about the English barrier. Now just worry about the wrestling because that's what you're there for is the wrestling. Like, and he puts on amazing match after amazing match, and this is not a small guy like this putting on, and he's moving around doing all this shit. Like,
right.
Then you got Kevin Knight just won the TNT champion, TBS championship, TNT. Okay, I'm about to say it's TNT. Yeah, TV just won that one, just won it, just turned heel. Now I want to be the world champion. Like, no, sit your ass down, sit down, Kevin. All right. Just show that you're really good. Show you're next up. You will be one of the pillars soon, and just let MJF do his thing because he's not going nowhere. But MJF is weird. Is MJF hitting that weird? Not as far as who he is, but I'm talking about just because he's such a big name. Is he a person that if he doesn't have the big title, the main title, it almost look weird to you? It's like this, like how Ric Flair wasn't the world champion, or Hulk Hogan wasn't the world champion, or Austin wasn't the world champion. You look at it like this is weird. Well, like what do we do with him if he's not in the world title picture?
Honestly, I go with somebody more recent. He kind of falls into that Seth Rollins category. Like if he doesn't have the title, then it's like what are you doing? Like what are you contributing to on television to keep your name relevant? You know,
that's what I'm saying. It's like does he have to have the championship? I'm saying like because Ric Flair
to say does he have to have it? I'm not to cut you off. Does it say to have it? I mean, not really because he's at this point he has made a name for himself, but I think it makes the championship around him makes it better. Because where we would be, us as fans would be in a position of watching his legacy grow. You know, so like that would be it would be a benefit for him, with also him patting his stats. I mean, it's already known like he doesn't have any issues as far as like having to drop the title. You know, rewinding back to, WrestleMania week where he lost the title to Darby Allin on a random AEW Dynamite. I mean, I say random, but I kind of had a feeling he was going to win it that night. Darby, that is. But I mean, saying Seth, I can definitely see something to that point. But also on the same hand, I think where his name is in AEW today, like, he could do good with it, and he could do without it.
Yeah, because it was like I said, it was certain people who were the big name people, but if they didn't have the title, I would be like, why isn't the champion? But at the same time, he knew how to bring himself over so much, had himself over so much. It didn't matter if he didn't have the title. Like I think it's Sting. Like Sting, when he wasn't the world champion, he was so flipping over. I didn't care he wasn't the world champion. I just wanted to see him and do his thing.
Right.
And like this, like when he got a chance to win the world title, I always wanted him to win. But like if he wasn't going for the world title, I didn't care. The Rock wasn't going for the world champion. Granted, I always wanted him to be the world champion.
Right.
But if he wasn't, I didn't care because he was so entertaining. I mean, he could just go out there, do a 5-10 minute promo and keep it moving, and I'd be happy with that.
Right.
And I mean, listening, like with certain people though, like when Austin didn't have the world title, it was just weird to me. Like this, it was like, because it's like if he's not going for that, what is he doing? Yeah, he's just gonna do his thing. He's gonna raise hell and make people bad, but it always came down to him being the world champion.
Yeah.
Like that was like the underlining through all the craziness is because he wanted to be the world champion.
Right. No, I got you on that. Yeah.
So
But
that was something I was just wondering about.
Yeah, but it is a point where like it's a great problem for AEW because like they have so much talent on their roster that can one either be publicized on television weekly, and also too like they can develop stories, but it's like, hey, like, patience. Some talent gonna have to have patience because this person is up or that person is up. Like again, going back to what what I asked, what I said yesterday, like it was very bold of TK to like really put Mark Briscoe in the forefront as far as like being in this main event picture. Like he could have chose anybody, like as far as like maybe like a Darby Allin still being like the main name standout, in the situation with MJF after just having the prior battles. But it seemed like going to this event, Mark Briscoe is the big name out of the group. So it's like, there's plans. You can see that there's plans for him, but we'll see how long it lasts. Like. Look, after Sunday, that could be it.
Yeah, real talk.
back at catering.
Real talk.
Like, go back to Scratch. Where's Scratch? Come on.
Thanks, Mark. ROH is waiting for you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Shit. But you know what? Go get the title from Bandito now.
Yeah, right. Honestly,
like he'll be that one. So you know what? Just thinking about it, going back to Megan Bain's tag team partner, Lena Cross. That's her name.
Lena Cross.
Yeah, it hit me. I was like, wait, Lena Cross. Like, how can I forget that?
No,
but
Megan, we love you.
Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely. So I've actually seen her live a couple of times. So, but yeah. Also too, earlier in the show, I missed the opportunity to shout out MLW as well. Because I had mentioned as far as being at PWE, but MLW, 2 weeks back, myself, had the opportunity to attend the Saturday show. I was at the Friday show as well, but overall, pretty dope cards for Friday and Saturday, which they will be returning to the 2300 Arena in October. So if anyone
nice.
Interested in me grabbing a ticket, I should have said something. Well, I mean, you was there on Saturday. They made the announcement, so you heard.
I was there Saturday. I thought it was there Friday.
No, Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, but so they gonna be back with their Slaughterhouse event. Tickets are already on sale on 2300arena.com website. So if anybody interested, head to that website, grab those tickets, and be a part of the event. But all right, Mr. Moyerfit, we are at the 1 hour 38-minute mark. The U.S. game is currently on with Turkey actually now gaining the advantage up 2-1. Looks like they're getting ready to head into the first half, so I'm about to go into the halftime, get ready for the second half. But other than that, before we kick on out of here, was there anything else that might have caught your eye over the last week when it comes to pro wrestling?
No, like things were kind of chill this week. Like it was the same old, nothing crazy. Just the kicking the ring tournament, stuff like that. And I said like certain topics I would like to bring up, like. Because I was wondering how certain people are booked now. If they would have booked that another wrestler who people wanted to be like, yeah, he's our guy, but they never gave him the ball. If they would have booked him like this person, would they be this top guy like this guy is? Because I'm looking like, and I'm basically pretty much like this, like the way Gunther is being booked right now. Like if they would have booked Claudio like that in his prime, like would he be this top tier star like Gunther is right now? Because Claudio was the whole package. And he's like, this guy spoke 5 different languages. He did the fans, he had his whole section, the Cesaro section. He like people wanted him to be their guy. And WWE just wouldn't pull the trigger. Let's be real. Vince wouldn't pull the trigger. And now Triple H saw Gunther is like, nah, he's the guy. He's that top heel. He's like, and he's like I said, Gunther is really good on a microphone, but he's not entertaining. He's just very good for what he does. Very blunt, very forward, no nonsense. But that's what you want in a heel like this. And I hate to say foreign heel, but that's what they kind of book him as sometimes. It's like a foreign heel like this. That's like old school, but like speaks very well. He's like this. He's like he has a certain like smug but stern arrogance that you just like makes you hate him even more because he's so good.
Right.
So like, man, I wish they would have booked Cesaro, Claudio just like that, because like to me he's that like that out of all the stars I can think of, he's that one to me I think they missed tremendously on.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I'm thinking of. Like, man, they would have booked Claudio like that, man.
Yeah, just thinking about that time, like I think it would have, like you said, like it would have been cool had he been booked that way, but it's also unfortunate because he was kind of stuck being a plant of what that VKM era was, so if he was going to ask for things to be a certain way, that was almost like the one all be all, like that's the only part that sucks. But I will say this, and I don't know how I even missed this interview, but with Mercedes being on the Breakfast Club back in like 2024, where she somewhat talked about Vince to a certain extent, but she didn't like actually go into all the specifics, but basically, talked about how she didn't like how she was being talked to while she was there, which then she subsequently ended up leaving. But it had me thinking about the times where like she would go on like Twitter and stuff, and like she would like say like, I love you, Vince McMahon, but looking back at what she said on that interview at the Breakfast Club, that I'm like, oh, that meant the total opposite. That was the total opposite.
That was the total opposite. She's saying it because she's truly saying, she wasn't saying, I hate you, Vince McMahon.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I was like, oh, this was actually the total opposite feeling. Like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. So every time
the people in the know knew exactly what she was saying.
Exactly. So after seeing the clip, for some reason, like it just started surfacing the other day, and I'm like, shit, this was 2024. I'm like, how did I miss this? Like, but I was like, okay, oh, she totally meant the total opposite. Like, totally meant that. But yeah, we could actually circle back on that. I need to actually look at that interview in its entirety.
Well, if you don't think karma and life is life, people, look where he at right now. Look where she at right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, listen, like, I mean, honestly, at this point, for everything she's done, I mean, despite the way her exit was, WWE has no other choice but to put her in the Hall of Fame, no matter what.
About to say if
For
they don't put her,
everything she's accomplished.
about to say everything she's accomplished in wrestling, let alone just the WWE. In
Yeah.
WWE, she did everything. She was a multiple-time world champion. She was the first woman to be in a Hell in a Cell match with Charlotte. Like this, she was she's like this multiple-time tag team champion. What's name? She was the one of the key members of the Women's Evolution and the Four Horsewomen. Like this. To me, she was always the best wrestler out of the four girls. In my opinion, she was always the best wrestler. Charlotte was the star at the time. Bayley was the best baby face, but then Becky just became she just blew up and became the biggest star.
Right.
What's the name? But to me, Mercedes was always the best wrestler. She was. And then she went to AEW. It's killing it over there, and then start killing it all over the world, winning championships all over the world, like through her wrestling accomplishments. How can you not put this woman in the Hall of Fame? I know the Hall of Fame is fake, but is an acknowledgement for the people who put their body and time, like their years of their life, to this business, because we know it's a crazy, rough business,
right?
Of constantly just being on the road. And not just wrestling. If you're a top star, you're doing all types of interviews and promos and commercials. like I said, like it just is nonstop. My boy, my GOAT, AJ Styles just said he was happy as hell when he lost the WWE title to Daniel Bryan. He said this. He said he was at a point in his life and his career where all the extra stuff that came with being a champion, he was kind of over it. He's like, this time, remember, he's like, I'm not no young guy anymore. I'm the champion. But, you know, especially in WWE world, like you're the top guy. You're carrying not only that brand, you're carrying the company because you have their main title. And he was like, dude, I was doing interviews like this, like every day. He was like this. He was like, and I'm like, not just one. Like I would do like 2-3 interviews a day. I would talk to this show host, this podcast, then got to do like meet and greets and all this stuff. Like he said it was a lot.
Yeah. That's real. You know, just when I'm worth noting, you know, just talking about Mercedes and just her AEW run, like she still has yet to get that AEW Women's Championship. Like that's the one title that's, you know, haunting her.
I'm glad
singles title, you know.
I'm glad because she was the longest reigning TBS champion because she had that title forever. I forgot. It's a point in time I forgot she had that thing because she had it for so long. And also too, she started winning all these other championships. But I'm glad they're booking it like that because when she finally wins that championship, because she will, everybody's going to congratulate her. All them haters that just love to hate her just to hate her. They are even they're gonna be like, damn, she deserved that. It's like, of course she deserved it. She's the best.
Right.
And so shout out to her. Shout out to Claudio. Shout out to AJ just because didn't go, bro.
Somewhere on the couch, USA. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, well deserved though. So all right, Mr. Moyo Fit, we are at the 1 hour and 48 minute mark. We about to check this joint out. You know, again, we got a host of pro wrestling going on this weekend. Night of Champions, Forbidden Door, Great American Bash, Slammiversary. Actually, just for, you know, shits and giggles.
Don't prolong this shit.
In regard, no, I'm not gonna prolong it too long, but just the main event match for Slammiversary, the world title match with Mike Santana and Nick Nemeth. Who you like in that match?
Shit, it might be Nick Nemeth. I don't know Mike Santana gonna be there much longer.
Oh man,
I'm gonna pick Mike Santana still though. Regardless, I'm going Mike Santana.
Okay. Gotcha. You know, just want to get you on record on that one.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's actually, you know, I actually think that Slammiversary card is going to turn out to be much better than than the promoting that it's currently getting.
Yeah, it's not getting promoted well at all.
Yeah, no, but I do hope with everything that's been going down on the TNA side that like the advertising will likely get much better, and we'll see see
We'll
how
see.
things go. So, but all right. Then on that note, this was Still Steps, powered by All Authentic Talk Sports Network. Mr. Moya Chris Wilson, Mr. Joy Woods, who is with us this evening. I am Politic and Hot, and we will be back next Thursday to talk that turnbuckle talk, discuss everything that transpired over the weekend, and we'll see what's going on going into Survivor Series. I'm not Survivor Series, SummerSlam season.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, right.
Another SNS.
Yeah, skipping the whole season. But yeah, SummerSlam, SummerSlam season, is upon us. So we'll see what transpired at Night of Champions and get back to y'all next week. Till then, peace.